My fiancé told everyone I was just someone he's casually seeing. My boyfriend's phone lit up on the coffee table while he was in the shower. The preview showed a name I recognized, an old friend from college, and part of a message that said, "So you're seeing someone now?" I picked it up. I knew his passcode. We'd been together 7 years. He'd written back, "Yeah, I might be in a relationship soon. We'll see how it goes." I read it 3 times. My hands went completely still. When he came out of the bathroom, I was sitting on the couch holding the phone toward him. "So you're seeing someone now?" I asked. He froze. His face went through about 4 emotions in 2 seconds. "That's not— Wait, you went through my phone? You might be in a relationship soon?" I said. "We live together. We've been together for 7 years. We're engaged." He reached for the phone. I pulled it back. "I was just being vague," he said. "She doesn't need to know everything about my life." "You made it sound like we just started dating." "I didn't say that. You said you might be in a relationship soon. We share a lease. We have a dog." He sat down on the arm of the chair across from me. "You're overreacting." I didn't answer. I just scrolled up in the thread. The whole conversation was worse. He'd been talking to her for weeks. She'd asked if he was still single. He'd said mostly, then laughed it off like a joke, then admitted he was seeing someone casually, but didn't know where it was going. She'd asked if it was serious. He'd said he was figuring it out. I looked up at him. "You told her you're seeing someone casually." "I didn't mean it like that." "Then how did you mean it?" He didn't answer. I opened his messages. There were 3 other threads with women I didn't know well, all from the past 6 months. He'd been careful. No flirting, nothing explicit, but the tone was the same. He'd described me as someone I'm getting to know, a girl I've been hanging out with. We'll see what happens. In one thread, he'd written that he wasn't sure if he was ready to settle down yet. I held the phone up. "You told this person you're not sure if you're ready to settle down. That was months ago. We got engaged 3 months ago." He stood up. "You're twisting everything. I was having private conversations with friends. You had no right to read those. You made me sound like a placeholder." I didn't. "You erased 7 years so you could sound single." He walked into the kitchen and poured water he didn't drink. 2 weeks later, we went to a party his coworker was throwing. I didn't want to go. He said it would look weird if I didn't. A woman I'd never met came up to me near the snack table. She smiled and said, "So you're that girl he's sort of talking to, right?" I stared at her. "What?" "He mentioned he was seeing someone. I didn't realize you'd be here." My face went hot. I looked across the room. He was laughing with someone near the door. He hadn't even told his coworkers we were engaged. I walked over to him. "We're leaving." "What? Why? Now?" In the car, I didn't say anything. He kept asking what was wrong. I didn't answer until we got home. I sat him down at the kitchen table. I opened his phone and read the messages out loud. Every single one. The ones where he called our engagement complicated. The ones where he said he was keeping his options open. The ones where he described me like I was a temporary situation he was still deciding about. When I finished, he said, "This is about privacy. You shouldn't have been reading my messages." I pulled the engagement ring off my finger and set it on the table. "I'm not marrying someone who keeps me in the shadows so he can sound available." He stared at the ring. "You're being dramatic. You've been lying about me for months." "I haven't lied to you. You lied about me. To everyone." He tried to argue. I stopped listening. I moved out 3 weeks later. We split the furniture, the dishes, everything we'd built. He kept the dog because I couldn't afford pet rent at the new place. The apartment I found is smaller, quieter, lonelier, but at least no one here is pretending I don't exist.